Hey guys, I'm CG Smoothie, and I've been in a big creative block ever since the new year started. I've gotten into watching Brandon James Greer and was inspired to make better pictures out of tiny squares. I'm really into Pokémon again now that Legends Arceus is out, so I decided to try to paint a scene from it. I chose a canvas size of 160 by 144, which is the screen dimensions of the original Game Boy. I started painting the scene by getting the basic landscape down, with the hills, mountains, and rocks. I don't actually have Legends Arceus as of yet, so I used reference material for the composition of this art. For the colors in this piece, I used the Pico 8 Extended Color Palette. For those of you unaware, Pico 8 is a fantasy video game console that mimics the limited graphical and sound capabilities of 8-bit systems in the 80s. Fun fact, it's so simple that it can be utilized within another game engine as shown in Celeste with the arcade cabinet version of Celeste. The farther into the background I went, the darker and bluer greens I used. This is to mimic the atmosphere of Earth and the game, where the further something is, the more blue it appears to the eye or camera. The trees gave me some trouble. I initially went with a dithered look, but it didn't look too good, so I stuck with big blobs of green. I added a river, and it was hard to convey it getting bigger as it got closer to the camera. I detailed the hill in the background with a light brown to mimic exposed dirt and stone. I experimented with adding some grays too, but it just muddled up the hill and didn't add much detail. For the player character, I'm actually extremely proud with how it came out. I used a big circle for the head and then smaller circles to map out where the limbs and joints would be. Once I was okay with the positions, I colored the hands and head and added some hair and the hat of the character. Then I drew the clothes to connect the joints together and added details where necessary. This is one of the first times I've actually done a human character with dynamic posing, so I'm very pleased with the results. For the Bidoof and Oshawott, I took inspiration both from the reference material as well as the mini sprites that show up in the PC and menus in the mainline Pokemon games. Bidoof was especially difficult. The head and tail balls are the key details to its design, but hard to convey in the limited color palette. I think I did the best I could. To add a little more color to the scene, but not muddle it up, I also added grass along the feet of the fighting Pokemon. The UI was pretty fun to design, especially the little splash of paint showing Oshawott's health and stats. I guess I technically broke the Pico 8 color palette because of the faded UI, but I think it wouldn't have looked as good without it. I used dithering to make the move buttons fade in from the right. I used a 3x3 alphabet, which just barely fit in the move buttons. Next time I do this, I definitely want to try an original piece. Alright, that's that. Let's see the final piece. I hope you guys enjoyed this time lapse. Let me know if you did by leaving a like and commenting. If you want to see more in the future, make sure to subscribe as well as check out the Discord to show off your own pixel art and to see what others make too. If you like this video, maybe check out these videos that YouTube thinks you'll like.